What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Husky video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about 5 things that I wish I knew before I owned both of my Siberian Huskies. So if you are a Husky owner, or if you're someone that is going to be a Husky owner, or someone that wants a Husky in the future, then make sure you guys stick around to the end of this video, because there are some things that I might be able to help you with before you get your Husky. Let's get started. So the first thing that I wish I knew before I got in my Siberian Huskies was the amount of apartments that will not allow Huskies. They have Huskies on the aggressive breed list for whatever reason. I do not understand as to why Huskies are on the aggressive breed list. I mean, they're Huskies. They're just full of energy. They, love to play around. Yeah, sure, they bark and some Huskies howl, but I did not know that it would be such a problem to find a decent apartment with Huskies. Now, granted, Huskies actually technically need a backyard. They need a house, right? But if you're someone like me who don't have a house at the current moment and you live in an apartment, but you know that a Husky is the kind of dog that you want to get and you got one, it's difficult to find an apartment. So that's something that I wish that I knew, because if I would have known that, I probably would have waited. But I'm happy that I got my pups either way it goes. Ain't that right, more? Hi there, Bobby. The second thing that I wish that I knew was the amount of attention that they required. All right, so hear me out. I originally I was going to give them all of my attention. I knew that they needed a lot of attention, right? I knew that they needed at least 95% of my attention. However, they technically need almost 100% of my attention. They always want to play. They're always wanting to do something fun. And that comes with the excessive amount of energy that Huskies have. This ball right here, right? She's been trying to get me to play with this ball for the past 20 minutes. And, when I'm working and stuff like that, she would bring this ball right to me and she would be press it against my leg and be like, yo, dad, play with me. I want to play. Look at it right now. Even while I'm filming. Yeah. What's up? You want this? You want this? You want that? So the amount of attention that Huskies require technically is 100% of yours. And if you can't fulfill that, she's a very sassy girl. She'll get upset. She will literally huff and puff and she'll just or she'll turn around and just walk off. So I wish that I knew that they would take almost every ounce of attention that I have. Go get it. And because if I would have known that, I would have definitely strived to put more time aside when I first got them to give them more of that. They had so much of my attention, but all of it was a little I don't want to say too much, but it was a lot. So I ended up opting to get a second one, which helped quite a bit. So if you only have one Husky, or if you're just if you're thinking about getting another Husky, I highly recommend it, because I can now go and do my thing and while they play, versus just having one and she's like, yo, play with me. The third thing that I wish I knew was the amount of money it would take to switch the pups from kibble to a raw or home cooked diet. Now, you could always go to the store and you can always get them a $100 bag of kibble and call it a day, right? It will last them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month, depending on your dog's eating habits. However, if you want to opt out for a different option, I'm not really a big kibble person. I don't like feeding my dogs kibble. I like to know exactly what they're eating, even though like the ingredients are in the back. Like I don't like the whole like processed meal or chicken meal, like all that stuff that's in it. I don't like that. So I opted out for the raw feeding or the home cooked diet, so that way I know exactly what I'm putting in my dog's food. But that is a very, very, very expensive option that I did not even know it would be that expensive. Like I think I spend almost $300 to $400 a month just to feed her on a home cooked diet. And that's because I go out to like get everything in bulk and to give her like the best quality that I could actually find for her. Because like you can't go to the grocery store and you can't just get meat off the shelf and be like, okay, bet I'm going to give this shit to my dog. You will give your dog salmonella poisoning. There's a process to this, and it's costly. So, you know, I didn't do my research. I'll admit that when I first got my Huskies, I did not do the research on feeding them like raw or a home-based diet. So that's something that I wish I knew. The fourth thing would have to be the amount of grooming that it takes with Siberian Huskies, especially a woolly Siberian Husky. Now, we all know, right, when you get a Husky, they require a lot of shedding, like so much shedding, so much grooming. It's so much that you have to do. However, doing it in person and seeing the videos is two completely different things in my opinion. And when I saw the amount of fur that they were shedding like in person and the amount of like grooming that it took, like I just did her paws, I say maybe 2 weeks ago, and we already have to trim up her paws and shape it up again. It was a lot at first, like to be able to fill up trash bags full of fur was crazy. It took like I say about 30 to 45 minutes every time, and then bathing them, it takes Nyla 2.5 hours to have a bath, get done with the bath all the way up to drying. Because drying her, it takes a lot. Hey miss, what are you doing? So the fifth thing that I wish I knew was that some Huskies can actually be extremely good emotional support animals. Like mental health is a very, very, very important thing. And a lot of people don't really talk about their mental health like that. But having a Siberian Husky it helps you a lot with your mental health. There is somebody that I've seen on TikTok that her story was, you know, she was very down. She was very upset, and she opted to get a Siberian Husky to help, you know, distract her and to just give her something to do, right? And when she got it, she fell in love with the Husky. She fell in love with the work that they had to do and everything. And that Husky had like helped her mental health. So she went and got 7 more Huskies, and you'll be amazed on how her life has just changed. Like she's happier and she does not regret it. She loves it. And the same thing goes for other people as well, and even including myself. Getting Nyla was a very, very big game changer in my mental health, and it helped me cope with like a lot of things that I was going through. And you know, they're very smart, right? They do cuddle with you. If they sense something is wrong, like they will come up to you, they will lick you. They're going to want to play with you, and they're going to distract you from whatever it is that is going on with you. And like, to me personally, I find that as like a very big hidden gem when it comes to this breed. You know, most dogs will, of course, help you with mental health, like almost any dog will. A study was shown that just petting a dog decreases depression, right? But a Husky, they will want to take you out and they'll get you out of the environment that you're in that's keeping you down. That's why, like, if they're in the house and I'm feeling like down, they're gonna want to go outside. They will legitimately go to the door, they'll ring the bells and like, let's go. And we go on walks. So if I would have known that sooner, like I probably would have opted in to get me my Husky a whole lot sooner. However, you know, I'm very happy with the ones that I have. So if you are thinking about getting a Husky, if you have a Husky or anything like that, let me know. Like, let me know if you actually agree with that statement. Like, Huskies can definitely help you with your mental health. Let me know. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the video right here. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, make sure you go ahead and you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and you turn on post notifications so that way you do not miss a single video that is posted up onto this channel. Also, we are going to be moving our Instagram account over. We're no longer going to be on Instagram. We're actually going to be switching all of our photos, all of our videos. We're going to be switching everything over to this new platform known as Vero. If you guys have not heard about Vero, Vero is actually going to be the new Instagram, but better. So if you guys have not made an account yet, then I highly recommend making an account and checking us out over there on Vero. I will leave the link in the description down below for you guys to go ahead and check us out over there, okay? Now, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.